Hi everyone, it's me Neil McB and it's time for another sketch whammy.
Curveball.
So, what is a sketch whammy? A sketch whammy is a drawing contest between two friends who take turns drawing and creating a fun, great story. Today's story is Moon Whammy. It's between the Skadoodler and Scotty. I love it already. This is going to be good. Hi everyone, it's me, Scotty. I love to draw, and today I decided to challenge the Skadoodler to a very special
Space, whammy, 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 whammy.
I hope you bought your space helmet because once the Skadoodler arrives and sees this picture of me on the moon, things are going to get crazy. Wow, look at this. There's this great space here, and there's the moon, and there's Scotty, and he's planting his S flag.
Yeah, this is Scotty. I'm planting my flag, the S flag.
What does the S stand for? I guess it stands for sausages. Let's see what the Skadoodler does. Nice one, Skadoodler. Thank you for inviting me to this space whammy, Scotty. I really like helping you with your pictures. Let's see if you can get away from Xavier, the man in the moon. I think he likes to grab astronauts and make them wash his dirty dishes. He probably has a whole sink full. So look, here comes Xavier with his hands coming up.
Oh, cold hands.
It's because look at all the ice, because it's cold in space. He's the
Man in the moon.
All right, here we go. You've done it again, Scotty. That's not right, Skadoodler. Xavier only eats pickled pizza, so he has no dishes. But look at those icicles on his hands. He must be freezing cold. It's cold in space. I think a fancy pair of striped space gloves should help keep them warm and toasty. He's a pencil ninja there. He's spinning that thing and he's got his eraser there. And look, he put gloves on Xavier. That's so good. Space City's really starting to look good there. Let's see what Skadoodler does. Skadoodler. Well, those gloves won't stop this one-legged moon monster named Dave. He's hopping mad and ready for dinner. So you better watch out because moon monsters love to eat sketch whammy spacemen. Well, here's Skadoodler, and he bought his space helmet. He's bending that pencil because he's such a good drawer. And there's Dave, the one-legged moon monster. He's got a little punk rock belt there and a cool top hat because he's a classy one-footed monster. And he's like, I save a lot of money on socks because I only got 1 foot. Nice monster, Skadoodler. But just so you know, he isn't mad. Connor, his owner, is just taking him for an evening walk. Dave always walks with his mouth open like that because it's the best way to catch booger bug snacks? Booger bug snacks on the moon. Who knew? Well, Scotty drew good old Connor there, and Connor's like, come on, Dave, let's go for a walk. And he's like, I'm busy eating booger monsters. I hope Connor has a little doo-doo bag because he's got to pick up after his little pet there. But he's got an umbrella. I don't think he knows it doesn't rain on the moon. Let's see what Skadoodler does. Oh, Skadoodler! Too funny. Oh, Scotty, that is a funny whammy. But all that stomping around from Dave and his belly full of booger bugs has caused the moon to have a huge toot-splosion of lava bursts from one of the craters. That could be smelly. It looks like it may burn through the rope that keep you safely tied to your space shuttle. Wow. 2 explosions there. Look, the moon tooted, a lava burst there, and the space shuttle's like, oh no, look out. I didn't even know there was a space shuttle there. Oh, and look, the picture got bigger now. Now you can see the earth there. And maybe that's why he's got his umbrella. He's like, well, maybe the rain would fall, but I don't think he knows that. It's looking pretty cool so far. Let's see what Scotty does. That is one hot whammy, Skadoodler. Did I forget to tell you that my Uncle Stu came to the moon with me? He owns a boom buggy, and he really loves to bulldoze boulders into exploding craters. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. We all think it's a strange hobby, but it comes in really handy sometimes. Ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Look, there's Scotty, and there's his Uncle Stu. And his Uncle Stu's got the boulder buggy. He's putting boulders in the toot-splosion thing. So I'm thinking it might be a little stinky up there right now. But doesn't that look fun? How would you draw your boulder buggy? I think that's a pretty good one. Put it in the comments below. What will Skadoodler do now? I really like that boom buggy, Scotty. Maybe you can take me for a ride after our sketch whammy is done. In the meantime, you had better watch out for Geraldine and her UFO. She loves to steal boiling boulders with her pesky pincher. She uses them to keep the peanuts warm that she feeds to her pet space elephants. Well, Skadoodler drew Geraldine and her UFO, and she's got her pincher arms like,
I am going to get the boulder out of the rock because I pick up boulders with my robot arm.
and there's Uncle Stu, and he's like, yeehaw, still got my boulders. And there's Scotty like, I got my flag still. And Dave's like, I'm still hungry. And he's like, I want some more pickled pizza. Let's see what else we got here. What's Scotty gonna do? I didn't know there were space elephants, Skadoodler. Space elephants? Are there space elephants? You gotta tell me these things. I don't know. What other kind of elephants are there? What do you guys think? Write a comment down below and tell us about what you think about space elephants and how you would draw them. Let's see what happens next. I bet you didn't know that there are space cowboys. Yeehaw! I did know there are space cowboys. Grant, the space cowboy, has been watching out for pesky UFO pinchers this whole time. He's going to use his lasso skills to hook Space Whammy Geraldine's pincher so she can't steal any boulders. Well, check it out, guys. There's Grant the Space Cowboy, and he's like, yeehaw, I got my space lasso, and I'm going to get that pesky pincher so it doesn't take the boulder out of there. And Stu's like, don't take away my boulders. I like driving around my boulders. We got some real space cowboys here. And look at that. There's Earth. It's really looking good there. This picture's really looking good. What will Skadoodler do next? Haha, Skadoodler. I think I've made a mistake, Scotty. Geraldine and her UFO was just trying to warn you about the 4 sizzling space meteors headed straight to the moon. This is going to be one giant space whammy kerblammy.
Kerblammy!
Well, check this out. There's Skadoodler, and he's coming in surfing on his pencil. He's like, yeah, check me out. I'm surfing on a pencil. I'm going to draw some sweet meteors. And Scotty and Grant are like,
Space City, watch out, you got some meteors coming to you.
and these guys are like,
Yeah, can you guys help us because there's some meteors coming our way?
and he's just like,
Space buggers.
what is Scotty going to do against that? Haha, good one, Scotty. Yikes, Skadoodler. Those meteors are coming in hot. But did you notice that the bubble city on the moon has a tricky tractor beam? They usually use it to clean the cobwebs out of the craters. But it should take care of those sizzling space meteors in no time. Well, look at Scotty there. He's feeling pretty confident because he drew a tractor beam. And look at it, it's like, because he's using a tractor beam with the tractors in it. Think about it. Nicely done, Scotty. How would you have drawn a tractor beam? what's the Skadoodler going to do next? But before we go, what do you think so far? I think it's pretty great. I would have hit the like button and I would have subscribed. And down below in the Amazon link, you can check out the other great Sketch Whammy books. Let's get back to the story. Oh, Scotty, I never thought you would use it on those sizzling space meteors. Too bad you didn't know that those meteors belong to Justine the Space Pirate. Arr, Justine, I'm a space pirate. She keeps her gold, jewels, and most importantly, her leftover waffles inside them. Well, who doesn't love waffles? She may snip, swipe, and swack her sword until she finds out who whammied her treasures. Well, check out what Skadoodler did. He brought in Justine the Space Pirate. And she's like,
What's a pirate's favorite letter? Arr.
it's pretty good, right? You guys can use that. Tell your mom and your dad. And she's got waffles down there and gold and jewelry. What is Scotty going to do against the Space Pirate? Hey, Skadoodler, Justine doesn't need to snip, swipe, and swack her sword. We have something that she likes way more than other goodies. Yummy, yummy space root beer. And best of all, it's free. Well, who doesn't love free root beer? If Justine is good and uses her best pirate manners, she may also get a scoop of ice cream and make a super yum root beer float.
Root beer float.
That sounds super yum, just like Matt and Chella said. Guys, space root beer, free space root beer, and free space root beer float. Holy cow. Because right here, the chef in the city is like,
Come on over and have a free space root beer, but just don't break the shield, because we need it, because there's meteors coming.
look at Earth. Earth's just like, I wouldn't mind some root beer. And everyone, and this guy's still eating boogers, and Connor's like,
Can we go now?
so what will Skadoodler do? Skadoodler. Oh, heck, Scotty. It looks like this sketch whammy has been going on way too long. The sun has woken up and he's very excited to start the day. I think maybe he's a little too excited because things are really starting to heat up and I can barely see because it's so bright. I hope no one gets a sunburn. Well, look what Skadoodler did. Skadoodler brought in this huge sun and the sun's like,
I'm gonna shine some light
down on everyone because everyone's like, it's too dark, but thanks, sun. But now it's too hot. What are they going to do against a big, huge sun? Let's see. Oh, yes. Nice, Scotty. Do you know what I do when things start to heat up, Skadoodler? I call the local space brigade. Their super space hose should have everyone super cooled down in no time. And look, they even have a catapult and it's flinging sunglasses all over the place. I love sunglasses. So not only is everyone super chill, they look super cool in their red shades. Well, look what Scotty did here. Scotty, there's all the sunglasses. They're being launched everywhere from the catapult. Boing, 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 right over there. And then the space brigade got the super long hose going all the way to Earth. That is a long hose. They're shooting water and cooling everyone off. What is the Skadoodler gonna do? This is a good one from the Skadoodler. Hey Scotty, Chef Anton from Space Dome City has accidentally mistaken the fire hose for a piece of delicious spaghetti, and he just tried to cut off a little piece for dinner. Oh no, it looks like water is gushing everywhere. This is one wet whammy. Well, look what Skadoodler did there. There's super tiny little Chef Anton, and he cut the hose. Look at all the water everywhere, and it's floating all over space, and he's like,
I got big scissors because I need a big piece of spaghetti. I love spaghetti, and
I think I want spaghetti for dinner now. Thanks, Chef Anton and Skadoodler. What's Scotty gonna do now? Wow, Scotty really did a good one here. Thanks so much for that wet whammy, Skadoodler. It looks like the UFO took off because it didn't have windshield wipers. Xavier's gloves weren't waterproof, so he hid inside his moon tunnel. Uncle Stu made a mucky mud bath with water and skidded, sloshed, and whammied his way back home. Dave the space monster didn't like all that mud Stu made because it squished between his toes and felt icky. So he hopped all the way home, dragging Connor behind him. Poor Connor. Justine didn't want to get her pirate ship wet, so she sailed away. So that finally left me alone on the moon to explore and have fun. What a great sketch, Whammy Skadoodler. The end. Look what Scotty did there. All the space water washed everything away, and there's Scotty, and he's still got his S flag for sausages or socks or whatever. And there's the sun, and he's got a little happy face, and wait a minute. Does that S stand for Scotty? Of course it does. Well, there you go. That was another great Sketch Whammy book. And thanks to Matt and Chella, they wrote us another great story. And look, there's empty pages for you to draw your own Sketch Whammies on. And if you go down to the Amazon link down below, you can check out all the other great Sketch Whammy books there. That was Moon Whammy. I'm Neil McB, and we'll catch you for another Sketch Whammy.
Curveball.
Until next time.